In part 2, it says find the exact value approached by the mass of B as T becomes large. State what happens to the mass of A as T becomes large. Now we know that Y represents, and we know it, Y represents the mass of B and X represents the mass of A. So we know that ln Y is equals to 2 upon 1 plus T and plus ln 100 minus 2. Now, as this T value becomes really large, so 2 upon a very large value is approximately equal to 0. So we can say ln Y is equals to ln of 100 minus 2. We can bring the 2 on the left hand side and write it as ln of 100 minus ln of Y. This will become ln of 100 upon Y is equals to 2. Now, uh, solving this equation, we'll write it as e to the power 2 is equals to 100 upon Y, or Y is equals to 100 upon E squared. So as the value of T becomes very large, the mass of B, which is Y, is equals to 100 upon E squared. And we know that X is equals to, from the equation given above, 10 upon 1 plus T whole squared. And X is basically the mass of A. So X is equals to 10 upon 1 plus T's whole squared. Now again, as T becomes really large, when we divide 10 by a very large value, that is approximately equal to 0. So we'll say that the mass of A becomes 0 as T becomes very large.